Yo, welcome back to Kingdoms and Castles with Justin and Noodle. Alright, so it looks like our charcoal could probably afford... Oop, nope. Ideally, let's keep this going around that loop. So that should hopefully turn that negative charcoal back into a positive, although clearly we had the stock, we could have let that go for a little while longer without much issue. Alright, so right now we're mostly in preparation for the next dragon attack, waiting on this tower to finish. See, it's not going to tell me how many levels it's already at, although from the looks of things it is at the top of where it's going to be. Alright, if we're in winter of 2 years out, it's going to be close, it looks like. We'll have the tower built. The issue is I don't know that we will have the ballista built in time. But that's honestly okay. From what we've seen so far, this other one does the bulk of the heavy lifting anyway. This other one is just to try to get coverage and... I mean, usually the dragons, of the whole time we've seen this, the dragons primarily go for our farmland, and now that we've got this up at its level and should all be approaching 90%. Whoops, that's... okay, there we go. Alright, that one's only at 61%. Why is that one so different from... oh, no, come on. There. Yeah. So those are all 99, why are you only 62? Well, how much does that mean? 100 versus 150? Okay, so that's not... he's not lagging that far behind. Still curious. I don't know how that one ended up getting so far behind the others. Alright, so looks like they finished some of them. 14. So indeed, we want one more level. Which undoubtedly means I will not have it done in time. But, oh well. Alright, so we want one there. One, oops, yep, sure, there. One there, and one there. Excellent. Alright, so again, 1 year out, the time it takes them to climb, I'm not really thinking they're going to make it in time, but it's okay. Or it should be anyway. The dragons should come at this other tower. This other tower should handle them. We probably will still lose, like 1 or 2 farms to the burn, but whatever. Small price. Ooh. And we'll get to test out our mode. Ever so soon. Our happiness, I'm not sure what exactly is causing the hit. Because it only tells you the pluses, not what's keeping us down. If I were to guess, we're probably approaching the point of needing another bathhouse, so that could be part of it, that's already having an effect, but it's just not enough to mention it. I feel like we've got more than enough stinking taverns around, but it constantly seems to complain as though we don't. Is this 2 taverns right next to each other? How did I end up putting 2 taverns next to each other? I guess maybe that doesn't really matter, but still, how in the world did I end up... I usually try to place them sufficiently... How in the world did I end up putting them right across the road from each other? I'm so confused. So, let's see. Still wolves all in this forest. Let's see. So I could use some of this area. But right now the wall is in a decent enough spot for that. So this would probably be an easy enough location for expansion. Let's see if that goes out to there. Okay, so that's a little unideal given this spot specifically, but if I peer that up... No, honestly, even if I have the wall there, they should go around, right? I'm not sure. Alright, looks like the dragons are inbound. Let's just quick pause and check. Nope. So nothing... Oh, no, the Vikings are attacking. Okay, the dragon is imminent. Vikings are attacking. All 6 from this corner. Excellent. Should keep them, I mean, somewhat grouped from what we've seen. They'll have a faster and a slower group. And the dragons have been sighted and will probably arrive sooner anyway. Alright, so they are both coming from this angle. And wouldn't you know it, it looks like he might be going for town instead of farm. So it looks like that might be ready. No? I don't know, maybe. He could be heading for this area. He should be heading right into Death Zone anyway, one way or the other. No, he was going for stinking towers. Ugh, town. Well, he didn't breathe yet, so nothing's on fire yet. Is he in range? I didn't realize that they need... Well, goodness! Did we drive him off just like that? Oh, you jerk! What a thing for him to target. This fool's gonna... Oh, man! Those tiny little guys get shredded by these ballista. Oh, okay, so no, he got annoyed, went and burnt something that wasn't in range. What a jerk. The other one already fall? Looks like it. Did we lose anything to his fire? Looks like they got it all under control. Is this guy dead yet? Doesn't look like he's burnt anything anyway. Well, so he may have avoided dying, but at least he is on his way out now. An annoying jerk. So much to be rebuilt. 11 taken ill. That's annoying. So, claim the stockpile. Whoops, okay, so Scroll is not wanting to work there properly. Is it not telling me about... Yeah, so that's the only thing it's willing to tell me about it. Where are the Vikings? Is this the first group or the second group? Looks like this must be the second group. Is the first group ahead of them somewhere? Are they only traveling in one group? Oh, yeah. That's curious. They send them all of the same speed then? Odd. We've not usually seen them stay so clumped. Whatever. I'll take it. Although, now that I think about it, yeah, it actually is better for us when they're not clumped like that, because then they spread it out and give us more time to whittle them down. Well, looks like what I need to put next to this is a well. As it would appear, we are not getting proper water cut. I mean, it kind of looks like it should be. I don't know. One right there, though, ought to do the trick. Why? Oh, really? That started growing right then? Okay, so no, you can't just click chop from there. You gotta bring the chop tool. Alright, whatever. Once it gets chopped down, we'll try to put a well there. That's annoying then. So, those two are good. And they cover most everything I need in this direction, but we are definitely going to need to put one... I suppose I could put like one right here on the water. That wouldn't be a bad spot for it. Yeah, that's a decent distance from both of them. Maybe right here instead. No, probably out a little further to try to give a little more area out here. Plus, I mean, yeah, even though there's nothing to protect over the water, I mean, I would rather be firing on them more often than less often. Just checking right quick. This does appear to be all. Alright, so they'll... excuse me. They'll be arriving eventually. Don't you know it, this thing's planning on all being active too, so let's close you down. Reset everything too. No, this is just an iron mine, guys. just want it to mine iron. Or not, I just want this to stockpile iron. This is an iron mine stockpile, is what I mean to say. Alright. Alright, we'll wait for that to get finished being rebuilt anyhow. Are they ahead of the loop? No, looks like they must be behind the loop. They have not yet gone all the way around. Ba-dum-ba-dum. Alright, well, we'll catch up with them in a little bit then. Alright, what are you guys getting to? 34%. Not bad, not bad, and it looks like our spot for a well is open now. And put that there, get some people working on that. How far have they gotten? Goodness, they're slow. Oh well, keep an eye out on them. This one's waiting on somebody with 3 wood. Oh, looks like that's the guy. If I did put a tower there, it would actually be able to fire down on these fools. That would be pretty cool. Probably a bit wasted, though. I don't know that Ballistae do very good against larger groups. I imagine they're primarily good against the dragons. Due to the dragons being a single target. It's possible they allow the Ballistae to do area damage against Vikings and therefore still be somewhat useful against Vikings, but... With the number of idle that we've eaten away by building all these other fortress elements, we're definitely going to need to expand our housing. Actually, yeah, with this market being this far away too, that's a little annoying. I suppose given all this area, another good idea would probably be to extend this wall out to around here to incorporate certainly a large swath of this area, and then this lake area for building, yeah, which would give us also a lot more land for just stuff in general, as well as this other iron mine, which at the moment I don't think we should really need. Yeah, that should be down explicitly because of the issue we had with... Are you guys... it better be a graphical error. Better not be glitching inside my walls. Alright, alright, alright. That's plague, right? Yep, plague dragging us down. Alright, the firing should begin soon. What's your range? Okay, so I mean, not till they really get here. The church should be. Yeah, they're in conversion range now, most certainly, although I think we are... No, I mean, yeah, we could use a couple of the conversions. So now... Oh! Not sure what that little bit of health off from that one guy... Oh, it was probably wolves, alright. So they should be getting in tower range any minute. I'm hopeful. My desire from this is to basically see them die before they even reach the melee. That would be great. Because that would mean that that it will take a ton of escalation for them to be bringing enough forces to actually threaten our melee again. And it looks like I might get my wish just from the... We're not even getting to test the moat. Good grief. Yeah, they're all gonna die before they even... Sweet. Shoot, just the extra number of firing towers and stuff did that. I wasn't even the moat. Haha, so long, suckers. Sweet. So yeah, that defense, that should last us. Not even a question. Not even. Alright, so in order to build our workforce back up, first well, hold on, let me check food again. Yeah, it's still going, the food is still on the up. Although I guess now that I think about it, I really do need to have at least some idea in place. They don't ever seem to land on this shore anymore. And I'm a little wary about actually building right out to the edge. I suppose I could probably pretty safely follow just before the edge and buy us most of this land, certainly. And I kind of like where this, well, although I guess I did take that away on the other side, so I don't know where would be most ideal to peer out. Because right now, this is mostly making it to where, I mean, they could sail right on in here and land, like, right here and get right past. But they've never tried it yet. Yeah, honestly, I'm just really not sure if this is, I mean, has this always technically actually been a danger? I'm not sure what the rules are on it. And because of that, I'm not sure, like, how much further out I could move it. Because I think, for instance, one thing I would rather it be is, like, be from out here, go across, okay, well, maybe not. So maybe, like, right from here, go in, and then start the diagonal over that way. But I just don't know, because are they able to get around this? It would make sense. They're primarily sailing out here on the deep water. I just really hate to do that and then have them completely circumvent everything I've built by just straight up landing within our walls because I didn't expect them to. I presume the dock is fairly safe. Yeah, now that I think about it, I mean, they shouldn't be able to do anything about the bridges, I would presume. So I do kind of assume that the bridges, at least out to there, are warding them off. I just don't know. It's probably the safest to leave it where it is and just branch out from it and go around. In which case, I mean, I'd probably want to go ahead and square that off rather than being too diagonal about it. Because we could also use some expansion over here for more blacksmiths and stuff. Well, actually, just more storehouses for the blacksmiths, because clearly they are outproducing their storage capacities. Show many questions. Yes, yes, yes. Alright, well, for one thing, right now I think I will go ahead and let that other market rather be close enough, and we'll just go ahead and fill this in with housing. Do I want to leave this for a tower down the line? Yeah, might as well. Just in case I end up really wanting a tower there. I could put a market there pretty easily without too much problem. Alright, so that'll fit there. And let's go ahead and, yeah, put in a, what is it, market. Whoop, nope. Right there. A baker on the far side. I don't think there's anywhere here I could put a fishmonger without it being too close to where I've put homes already now. They don't seem to mind the butcher as much, but no, I think those two in the baker, that should be good enough. So we'll just go ahead and fill the rest in with cottages and the like. So one there, and let's see, how am I going to do this part? I guess we probably do need at least a clinic. This firehouse is a little far away, so I don't really... I don't really want to put a tavern in, but I might go ahead and do that. Yeah, okay, hold on. Because otherwise I'm not sure how I'm going to utilize that space particularly well. So, let's put in a tavern... Oop, face it the other way. Tavern there. Clinic. That's fire brigade. Oh, well, I guess... Yeah, we honestly should go ahead and put another fire brigade over here, too. Better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it. And you know what? I'll put the clinic here. Then a cottage here, and a hovel. Yeah. There we go. Alright, that takes up all our builders, but that will give us quite a bit more housing. Yeah, this is far enough away, and especially if I plan on eventually extending that, I really should go ahead and put another tower there too. Though we'll leave that be for now because a more pressing tower location is somewhere here to cover this section in the water. What are we looking at over here? So these guys are looking to all be right about at that same 87 point. It's all above 100 damage per, so that's good. They're just about as powerful as the other tower now. Quick question. Do they? No, they don't quite reach over there. So, when we build this out, down, but also definitely very much somewhere over here in the leftish area so that we can try to cover the part up there that this one doesn't reach. Alright, well, I mean, I'd keep working on the defenses, but again, we need to let this finish up. And so I think, I don't know, we don't really need that one right now, so we have that blocked off. It'll be good for later. For now, I think we will go ahead and probably just go ahead and commit to the 4 right here. Kind of like that location. Although, now that I think about it, what's your reach left and right? Whoop, nope, apparently I clicked on a tree. Go away, I need to click. There. You reach. There. Alright, so yeah, even their furthest left are able to reach far enough right that a tower right here, yeah, there should be plenty of overlap with very little getting left out. How much overlap do you get? Oh, apparently I'm clicking on the farm. Trying you. Alright, that's a good bit of overlap there. And yeah. Shoot, so actually those would actually overlap right onto the tower, which actually makes that a little closer than I'd really like it. Yeah, what I'd really like it is like right out here somewhere. But in lieu of that, I mean, you know... No, actually, yeah, I couldn't build right there. That's deep. Which probably means, yeah, I couldn't build right there. So yeah, actually, this corner right here is the only place I could anyway. So yeah, right there. Yeah, that'll be good, that'll be good. Alright, so I'll get them started on some pier work just as soon as they finish up over here. I just remembered I mentioned that whole thing about potentially soon needing another bathhouse, but I forgot to be thinking of any plans regarding one. Oh well. Probably going to be approaching... I think they officially give you that big negative hit of your people want another bathhouse when you hit certain population numbers, so we're probably approaching... I've not been paying enough attention to know what the intervals are. Charcoal is getting close, so we will definitely eventually need to expand this, because in order to expand charcoal, we will need to expand wood. But again, everything depends on more workers, which means this stuff getting done. How close are we, guys? You got stone roads to get you there. Let's hi ho, move along, ho. should be getting done pretty soon. Considering where this is, I could extend this out to... I kind of like where the walls are right there, so I probably will not... Yeah, I'll probably let them go down a bit and then start expansion. So on both sides, like at least down to here and down to right here. It's probably not symmetrical, so I'll try to find the symmetry point and then go out. Which again, I'd try to get started on, but no workers yet. Although it looks like that project is finished, so how have we not... Did we lose people? Oh. One has died under mysterious circumstances. Great. I love a good mystery. Alright, so, because yeah, with this road being here, the most ideal place for the wall to turn is like right there so that that can follow the edge of it. If we could get some workers, I'll like put the one wall there and then try to measure it out and put it there so that we'll build wall before we demolish. That way we're always in a state of having the wall be there and be protecting us. Let's go and throw a festival, seeing as how those buildings should be getting done pretty soon. So we'll be needing to fill them. Oh, looks like the other manor is done too. Okay, so part of it is that the market only just got up and running, so it's going to take a while for the market to get everything ship-shape. Still waiting on that idle count to get better. Well, I can at least do a count. So that's... Okay, calm down, camera. Whoop, nope, not you, the wall partitions. 1, 2, 3, 4, out 1. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Alright, which way rotates the map? The way out. Nope, the other. So, and 4, out 1. Yeah, it's a little bit far over there, but I would like the symmetry to hold. Although now that I think about it, considering this whole thing is a 1 by 1 by 1, see, I really would rather down, 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 up, down, up. That's a little less than ideal. Oh, unless I go like up 3, so that that road can reach it. Yeah, that's probably what we'll do. So we'll go like down 3, up 1, and then down 3, so that the road can be where the wall is here. Then do our diagonal, 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 leaving the 1 space on the outside of that, coming to about here. Then go ahead and just cut that off. Let's see, where did I say that would go? So, up, down. Wait a minute. Yeah, so here, then up, then down, and if I go there, so no, we'll go and just straight away cut this over to about there, and probably just cut that straight into here. Alright, sounds like a plan, and looky there, we've got enough people done that we can go ahead and start some of that. Alright, so we want to start there, and if we want that there, wait, no. So no, the down, up, down, up, down. There we go. Alright, so that'll give me that to go there. So if we're matching that over here more or less, then that's 1, 2, 3, 4 from 1, 2, 3, 4 and out, right? And 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, I think that's correct. Yeah, so 2 spots there, 2 spots there. Excellent. Alright, then we'll destroy the wall up through there once that's built. As I think about it, maybe I should do that now, because otherwise they're going to have to walk out via the moat. Yep, there they go. So actually, that I did not think through well enough. Oh, am I covering all 4 of those? Yes, there we go. could not see where the red marks were. There we go. Alright. So that will get started. And we still actually have a few more workers, because I haven't quite finished up everything over here. Alright, I think we'll leave this one here for now. We'll go ahead and continue this one out, though. Let's see. So, from here, I believe... Yes, that's correct. Alright, so... If I just go diagonal, does it... Oh, no, okay, so it just chooses to go however it wants to go. Alright, so... Like that. Then, like... Oh, nope, it only wants to go there. Alright, so fine. Actually, hold on, no, there. Oh, but if I... Okay, so now, yeah. 2 down. 2 down. 2 down. 2 down. 2 down. Alright. So that'll be a good bit of work, and let's go ahead and delete you. That way they walk around over here, and we should be able to throw up a palisade quick enough when things get emergency to shut that off and stop them from, if they do decide to try to use this as some sort of advantage. Alternatively, I guess I could have just put like a gate in. Probably is a smarter option. Alright, we'll check to see if the merchant has anything special. Nope. Alright, and we'll go ahead and call this episode here. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.